I'm going to tell you about one of the biggest mistakes that people make when they date. And this is not something that people consciously do. It's just something that they psychologically do in the back of their head, and they justify staying in a relationship that isn't good for them because of this one thing. So what I'm getting at here is that people stay in a relationship a lot of times because they just have a lot of time invested in that relationship. So the first thing is, like I just said, you put in time, money, effort, energy, and resources into this relationship. But it's not like traditional equity. See, relationships are very different. You can't go cash it in like a car. You can't go cash it in like a house where you paid in this amount of money and you get a percentage of the appreciation or depreciation. It is what it is. And if they're not changing right now, they're most likely not going to change in the future. The second thing is the subliminal fear that you can't get better than this person. And this happens a lot in very toxic relationship where this person has beaten you down, degraded you, and destroyed your value in yourself. You are now in this relationship broken, traumatized, and just unconfident that you can get someone better than the person that you're with already. And this is kind of similar to the last one, but you haven't been in practice. You haven't been dating. You haven't gone out there. You don't know what the dating marketplace has to offer. And you see all these videos and these podcasts of people being terrible on the internet. Well, let me tell you something. Number one, you got to understand there's amazing people out there in the world. Don't let the internet and social media categorize the entire pool of people out there. Because if you are a good person, then guess what? You're not the only person out there in the world. There's a lot of other good people out there. You just have to find them. Getting back in the dating scene can be very difficult, and it will take a little bit of time for you to acclimate back into that environment. But is it better for you to jump back in there and spend 2-3 months trying to find somebody, or stay in a relationship with someone that isn't good for you for the rest of your life? On top of this, the longer you stay in a toxic relationship that isn't reciprocating to you, the more you're going to lose yourself. The less confident you'll become, and the less likely you will be to become a higher quality individual that can go get something out there. You're the youngest you are in this very moment, and right now, your ability to negotiate in the sexual marketplace is probably the highest it's going to be. So don't waste more time in a situation that isn't giving back to you. Go out there, find what makes sense for you, and understand you must weigh the pros and cons. I'm not here to just tell you to jump out of the relationship, but if it isn't good for you, if you're in pain, if you're getting beaten down every single day, emotionally, psychologically, financially, mentally, it is not good for you to invest more in a situation that's taking away from you.